We're going to install a SuperATV full glass windshield on my Kawasaki KRX 1000. The shipment glass came in one box, and then the second day the accessories mounting hardware came the next day. So I've got to take off the half windshield and reposition my spotlights there on the front frame first. This is the how the windshield is packed. And this is the mounting hardware. It's got the windshield wiper and some gaskets and all the different hardware and the vents. You have 4 grommets here that you got to put in these holes, and it's best to take these metal inserts out first. It makes it a little bit easier to install in the holes, and then put the metal insert back in. You got your little rubber grommets in, you can push the metal inserts back in the center hole. You can go ahead and install your vent covers. You want to release your mechanism to hold down the roof. There's a screw in the side here and these straps, so you can lift up your roof to get your brackets over the top. You need to remove the top bolt on the front frame so you can put your bracket on here that bolts into the windshield. By the way, this is a 17mm socket. Now do that for both sides. We've got this bracket installed. I might suggest that you put these brackets on after you got the windshield in place. It might be a little bit easier to get it aligned. So we have some gasket material here. We're going to place that. Sticky on one side. We're going to cut it and put a piece on both sides. Okay, now we got the gasket on both sides. We're going to put on the bulb seal. This fits over the bottom edge, and it goes the entire length of the bottom. And this has got a little metal insert, so it's easy to cut with tin snips or a hacksaw. Okay, you can start with the gasket, start at one end, just work your way down. A little at a time. It's helpful to use a rubber mallet. Just tap it in. You need to go ahead and put your 2 upper clamps brackets on. Put them over the roll bar. Set them in place. For this next part, you're going to need a helper to lift the glass into place. Now you got to line all your bracket holes. The 2 on the bottom and the 2 on the top. Not sure if you can see it or not, but this is the lower bracket. Get them all lined up before you tighten them all. Here's a upper bracket or upper screw, and then you've got the 8L clamps that go through the front of the windshield. Get them all loose, keep them loose until you get everything lined up, and then you can go ahead and tighten them down. Okay, you've got some more weather stripping to put up on the top. Instructions show to cut it into 3 different pieces, so you go around the brackets but they give you enough of it, you can pretty much do whatever you have to make it nice and tight. Now that you got your weather stripping in, you can pretty much tighten up your clamps, and it'll go ahead and lower your roof. Just finished putting the wiper blade on, and I gotta say everything lined up pretty good. Trick of it, make sure everything's all the brackets are loose, put together, and then before you tighten everything up, but everything went right in. Pretty impressed. It's a good vent system. You can lock it down, lock it open. That's the SuperATV glass windshield for the Kawasaki KRX 1000.